My goodness, it's my new shirt. Yeah, I go to Glacier Park and I got t-shirts. I got this one and I got one from Glacier. I didn't get to see Glacier, but I got a t-shirt. So time to get back on the road for what little time I got left for driving before I need to pull in for the night. I had to stop and take a 15-20 minute pause for the cause because I was getting tired. I've been driving nonstop since 7:30 in the morning. And so I needed to take a quick siesta, pause for the cause. I haven't seen that for a while, pulling triples. They're a little smaller than a regular, but I haven't seen anybody pulling doubles or triples for a while. Huh? It's saying that it's time for maintenance, which means it's oil change time again. Which when I get back, I'm going to do the oil change with the Valvoline. Yeah. So that's coming up soon. Out here look like snow, but it's not cold enough. But they do look like they could be snow. If I remember what snow clouds look like. But yeah, it's not cold enough. It's 46 out there at the moment, so. Hopefully this evening some of my meat will be thawed out enough that I can cook it. I think there's some of them are still pretty frozen. So we'll see. If not, I've got other things I can do. I've got Spam, I've got an egg, I've got some stew, I've got, I have other things I can have if my meat's not defrosted enough. So we'll see. Every once in a while I need to take a little cat nap, a little siesta time. I only need about 15 minutes or 20 minutes and I'm ready to go again. Or another thing I can do if I start getting a little wore out, turn on some good old rock music and that I'm ready to go again. It's like adding fuel. coffee, but I'm already in Idaho. Yeah, so I already passed Montana. You know, I'm not looking at the comments as they're coming in, so I wind up missing things that are coming in because I'm driving. I don't see them until I take a break and stop, and then I see comments. But yeah. So we'll see. Anyway, if you wanted to know the name of the Bubba that Trump was supposed to have fellatio with, listen to Texas Paul. He's got the name. Yeah. It's some younger guy that's visiting Mar-a-Lago, etc. So yeah, he's got the name of the guy. He's some guy connected with Russia stuff, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Some oligarch's kid or something like that. So yeah. Ooh, mercy. Yeah, it's the only trouble with winter. It gets dark so easy, so quick. To stop driving around 5 or 6 because it's already getting dark. And then I'm up because I don't usually go to bed till like 10 or so, and sometimes later than that. So we'll see. I'm headed back down south because, yeah, like I said, when I get back, I want to do that big oil change. And then I might just change it every 3,000 miles for a few cycles because I want to, you know, have that Vaseline to start cleaning those pistons. So I think I'm going to change it, you know, like every 3,000 instead of 5,000 miles maybe. So we'll see. I'm feeling a bit better now. I had to stop. I had broken my shoulder a long time ago. Here, broke it at a place where they can't set it, and yeah, that was when I had no place to live. Yeah, I was staying in a tent in car life. I had 2 dogs at the same time, and my car was a stick shift. They told me if I moved my arm at all, I would have to have a pin put in it. Well, I guarantee I was moving my arm. I'm sitting there having to drive a stick shift car, putting up a tent, taking it down, walking 2 dogs. But I never had to have a pin in it. I was doing energy work on it. I mean, that hurt like a son of a gun. But it knitted the bones, and I didn't have to have a pin. Energy work works. But like I said, when I was doing the energy work to knit those bones together, man, that hurt. It was really painful. Now, like I said, I've had full range of motion with it. which I've seen people that had that kind of break, they can never lift their arm more than this again. I have full range of motion with it. But this cold, this damp feeling cold had made that start aching again, where that break was. I totally forgot about it until that cold hit it and it started aching. And I mean, I put my hand on it and you could feel it pulsing, you know. You know when it's painful and it's you touch that area and you can feel it pulsing. So yeah, I stopped and, you know, just had my hand on it, put some energy in through there, and it stopped. It's stopped now for a while, so. But that cold, that kind of snow type of damp cold, feels like a damp cold. It's gonna snow pretty soon because that thing just started like aching like crazy. So I've got a feeling that the snow is gonna come in here pretty quick. It's got that look of those dark clouds and stuff, you know. So I'm hot-footing it across Idaho. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to see all the maneuvering and hoops they're going to try to jump through for Trump to keep in office. What's his new storyline he's going to come up with? What's the new lie? What's the new maneuver? What's the new manipulation? He thinks he can create magic. But all magic is just smoke and mirrors. So, yeah, good luck with that. You can always find out their tricks. So yeah, we'll see. Enjoyed my time out here. I can't believe, have I been gone actually 5 days already? I left Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I can't believe I've been on the road 5 days already. How could that have happened? Like I said, I enjoy my time and I would be quite fine living in here. The time goes like that. I can't believe I've been on the road 5 days already. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like that at all. Sense of time. When you're really in the moment, never took place. Didn't I go to Glacier, wasn't it? You know? Yeah. Yeah, these dark clouds are not helping, you know, when it comes to keeping the light going out here. Now I know off of this road, because I came up this road, that there are, you know, the truck stops and stuff, so I'll have a place to stay tonight without a problem. Driving down here, finding truck stops is not a problem. Those you can see. But again, if you've got night blindness, and I mean when those cars come in, that light hits your eyes, or in the sunlight, when that light hits your eyes, you are like blind. And I have to watch the white strip here to see, because really it can blind me. It's the worst when you're going and the sun is coming up. Because I'm short. Visor doesn't help. So I'm always trying to, you know, this way to block it so I can see enough to drive. Yeah. That part's not fun. Like I've got some traffic and there's a semi or something in front of me and I can see their taillights, I'm okay. But when you're out there and it's a real dark road, there's no light anywhere, then it's tough. And especially if you have a car coming the other way, especially when it's trucks and stuff, because their headlights are up and it's right in your field of vision and you're getting blinded. Those that have night blindness know what I'm talking about. They don't call it blindness for nothing, because it really does blind you that you cannot see, and you have to rely on the white strip to see where you're at on the road. Getting a little sprinkling here. If that temperature drops, I think they'll have snow. It's still warm enough that it's sprinkling. But I can feel that. Like I said, my shoulder right there was spend some time, but I know that snow is coming pretty soon, so I should just head south. That would be the smarter move. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. On that note, I'll leave that here. And who knows if I'll be on or not tonight, because there is very little cell signals or anything out here. I mean, it's been catch as catch can. That's the trouble. A lot of places you like to go out into nature, there's no cell. Now, a lot of people get, what do you call it, the Starlink. Now, if I were living in here full time, I'd get probably Starlink. But I'm not in here full time, you know. So to pay that every month is kind of ridiculous. But again, if I were in here all the time, then I would probably invest in that. Because I do like to go, you know, off-road and stuff. And like I said, a lot of the places where you want to be out in nature, there's no signal. So it's kind of a catch-22. You're between a rock and a hard place. You know, people are waiting for you to be online. And if you're not online, then they say they get worried. But you want to be out in nature, so you're kind of like stuck. It's kind of the same thing with doing the Hogarth's astrology thing. To do that, I've got to be where there's a strong signal. Which means I'm very limited in what I can do on Wednesdays. Thing since he started. I've done it every single show except for when I have the one Wednesday off a month now, and when I was in the hospital. Other than that, I've done every show for years. How much longer I'll be doing it. But we'll see. shop or one of the rest areas, something of that nature, and I will be quite fine. I don't know why people worry so much about it. I'm just as safe in here as I am in my home. Even more so. Okay. Got a little light here for a few minutes. Just a little while. I gotta change my glasses and put on other ones because it's going to start getting a little too dark for wearing these, but yeah. Anyway, I am enjoying my time on the road, but some of that scenery in Montana was just spectacular. Turn on my lights now. It's about time. Sun's starting to go down over there, so yeah. Got about an hour before it gets dark, so it's time to turn them on. So all good. Everybody. Now, one thing I'm thinking I want to do, I want to see if I can connect with Tim on the other side. You know, I've done some readings with him on the other side. Just wanted to give him some time to adjust and stuff, but I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling some, you know, thing, and so, I may give that a try and see if he's got something to say. I haven't done one of those readings for a while, connecting with him on the other side. So I might tune in to Tim and see how things are going. Some things he may have to say. So I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you online.